seen some dumb women on Love is Blind. We've seen some birds on Love is Blind. But during Black Women's, we back in the Love is Blind UK Black Women's Month, Katisha takes the cake. And Chris Colleen, your raggedy is responsible.
VVS, I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Keeping on my lip, truck look like bricks.
What's up, guys? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe, so you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's. We back in Love is Blind UK Black Women's Month, okay? So let's jump right on in, not out but in, to episode 3, right? So episode 3, we're coming off Kieran gifting Megan the Japanese ornament, and Sophie is furious. She like, where my gift at? I ain't get no gift. Where my motherfucking gift at? So we in the women's lounge. We down to the motherfucking women's lounge. And everybody's having a good time. They done brought some Stairmasters, some bikes, some Pelotons to the lounges, and the girlies are having a good time. Megan is on the Peloton having a time of her life. And Sophie is fuming, bitch.
Just riding my bike, babe.
She's upset because Kieran gave her a gift instead of her. Then she pulls Megan for a chat. And she basically tries to tell Megan that she feels that Kieran must have been telling them the same thing and leading them both on, leading her on. And I'm just so confused. Like, is it Chris Colleen's raggedy ass that's fucking up the editing?
You've done that knowing that your actions with another girl are serious.
Like, did something happen in the pods that we just weren't privy to because of editing?
And I'm like, what is he saying to you and what is he saying to me? Because I feel like they're the same thing.
But then again, I kind of doubt that because we see Kieran multiple times begging for Sophie to open up. So, girl, what did you want him to do? Keep begging your ass, bitch? This is not... He is not TLC. Ain't too proud to beg. This is not a TLC performance. What's going on? Jed and Buddha have a conversation and they talk about their upbringing.
My family actually migrated to the UK because there was a war going on.
Oh my God.
He asked her what her biggest accomplishment was. And she talked about the fact that she migrated to the UK with her family when she was 5. She didn't know any English, and now she's at the highest point of employment with her company. So she really does feel accomplished by that. She started working when she was 13.
I've always sort of had my own money, however little I've managed.
She's always been like a providing figure for her family. So, looking at the discussions that her and Jed have, it looks like he's ready to take care of her. So that'll be great. I wonder if she's an eldest daughter. Sarah Over and Cal are about to meet. And is it just me, or I thought him bringing the Indian wedding gear or the Indian wedding garments just by chance, like him having that on him, I thought that was a sign.
I brought this outfit, like obviously Pakistani Indian style wedding attire, and the fact that I proposed to the Indian girl I feel like it's just another tick of that it was meant to be.
And like that was a clear sign for me, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. But I thought that was a beautiful thing. Anyway, they meet each other for the first time. I knew that they would like how they both looked. They're both very attractive people. She looked so nervous.
Oh my God.
I love how when he saw her, he said, "Princess, your prince is here."
Princess.
Oh my God.
The prince has arrived.
Period. Let her motherfucking know. It's Disney time, ho. Okay? It's So this is love. So this is love. It's Cinderella time, ho. Point blank, period. He proposed to her. She accepted. They kissed. It was a beautiful thing to see. I loved it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Anu and Mr. Spleen meet again, child. And he asked her to sing for her. And she just was not having it.
You gonna sing for me? Give me a little song. No?
She started like stuttering and she started singing and she started saying how, she did sing for Rod Stewart in the background and she's very accomplished as far as like the things that she's done. But, I think for her, it's like asking her to sing on demand. It is kind of awkward. And can y'all relate to that? Like those of you guys who are comedians, like somebody tell a joke, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle. Like, do y'all feel like she should have sung to him or not? I feel like that's just, don't ask me to sing for you. Don't ask me to do shit. I just feel like it's like, what? I'm not a clown, please. Anyway, as she talked about, the things that she has accomplished, she did say, like, sometimes I do talk down, like I don't really big myself up as I should. And he kind of took offense to that, and I was kind of surprised.
Do you know, I really dislike that in someone, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like society always tells you to be humble and stuff like that. I really disagree with that.
Like, he was like, I don't like that. I don't like anything about being humble. Don't be humble. Don't have no humility. And like, I get it. Like, who aspires to be humble, right? But I kind of felt a little taken aback by his reaction. Anyway, he also asked her, like, how would she feel if, like, her mother met him and didn't approve? And she was like, oh, I listen to my mom. My mom's my best friend. And he was like, well, I just think that's low vibrations.
Wanting approval of people and stuff like that. It's such a low vibration.
Listening to your mama. I don't live for the approval of others. I'm just like, but then that's her mama though. Like, like that's living for approval of others. And then that's your mama. The lady who, pushed you out her coochie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like his reaction to that either. You, sir, have the low vibrations. You and your spleen are the ones giving the low vibrations. I just didn't like this at all. Damala and Kisha meet, and we see them go through a series of dates, and we hear him express the fact that he knows that Kisha is his wife. We even see him reading off that rap.
Kisha, my little Scottish lass. I know they wear kilts up there, but give me a pass.
Okay, we see him tap into his dark nigga side, okay?
Can't wait to be in your presence and hold my boo. Kisha Aylara has a nice ring to it, which I can't wait to call you.
Shout out to Drake Child, who's suing UMG and he's losing. But yeah, we just see him be thoughtful throughout his dates, and I really, really like this, but I just feel bad for him because it's kind of clear that she really wants a Jamaican guy who wants to have sex every fucking day. In his poem, you even hear him talking about like wanting to give her his last name and stuff. So then like after these dates with him that go really, really well, she goes in the women's lounge and she's crying about this. She's crying because she doesn't know what to do with all this adoration. Like, why does this man like me?
It seems too perfect, like too good to be true. Sorry. Oh my God, come here.
Ew. Like, he likes me. Why does he like this man likes me? He's being thoughtful. He's writing me poems. During Black Women's, why does this man like me Black Women's Month? I don't want to be liked by the man I'm going to marry.
Stop. You had another shot.
That's what it's giving. Like, it's like, girl, are you okay? Are you okay? Child, next up we see Sophie, child. And Sophie is still fuming. Talking about some, I ain't trying to be nobody's plan B. I'm plan A. And she's fuming all into the pods with Kieran. So much so as like when he greeted her, this was her response.
Hello, it's Kieran, Soph.
I know who it is.
I know who it is. Like, girl, what? What's going on? Anyway, she goes right on in, not out but in, and tells Kieran how disrespectful it was that he gave Megan that gift.
I think it was disrespectful towards me. Your actions have made your intentions very clear.
And how he knew that giving her that gift would get back to her. So that's really what's the most disrespectful thing about the fact that he gave her that gift, because he knew it would get back to her. And he's like, yo, like, this is an experiment. Like, I'm trying to put my entire self into this experiment. Unlike you, he didn't say unlike you, but I'm going to say it for him. Unlike you.
It's a social experiment, and I'm going to give my all to that experiment and see where the chips lie.
Well, that's really rude.
You know, I'm giving this experiment my all. And she just wasn't hearing it. She's like, listen, I'm the prize. And in the outside world, you'll see that.
I'm a prize, like I'm a catch, and on the outside world, you would see that.
And see, in the previous episode, I talked about her looks. I really feel that Sophie is very attractive. She knows she's very attractive. And so I think she's used to getting what she wants for the most part. However, you haven't been in a relationship in years. You're not married. So clearly you're not getting past a certain point. And here you are in this experiment, not learning anything, self-sabotaging, and you're being a total bitch. Like, you are being a total bitch to a man who's been nothing but nice and respectful to you. You know, a man who's been begging you to open up. It's really just weird. What did you expect? She basically cuts things off with him abruptly. And in the hallway, she sees Megan and she tells Megan, I cut things off with him. You know, like, she was so proud to let Megan know that. But then she goes into her confessionals crying about how, oh, now I know that I need to open up more. And, you know, in the next situation, I'm going to do better. And I know my worth. It's just like, girl, shut up.
I know that it's now okay to be vulnerable and it's okay to put yourself out there.
The delusion is crazy. I don't know what to diagnose this. I'm not a doctor, but I kind of feel like Sophie's a narcissist. It's just giving me. You know, she's the only girl. She has 4 brothers, so she's the princess. She's a princess. She doesn't have a really good relationship with her mother, so she's wounded. She's deeply wounded. I think that Sophie needs a lot of therapy. You got to do a lot of self-work, sister. A lot of y'all are coming on Love is Blind, and y'all need to be going on Love is a Therapist. Immediately. Stat. Anu and Mr. Spleen have a spa date, child. And he let her know that his spleen told him that he don't need to see nobody else but her, okay? That he's done looking for anybody else in this experience. Side note, like, why didn't we see more of the dates that he had with Yolanda? And why are we not seeing, like, her other connections? I feel like this season they're really not doing a good job of showing folks having multiple connections outside of the Javin, Damala, and Katisha situation. What's up with that? And also the Kieran and Sophie. I just like, what's up with that? It's just kind of weird. So anyway, they are at this spa date, and she's like, listen, I'm not going to partake in this, because they had like cucumbers and stuff to put on your face. And she's like, listen, I'm made up. Like, I'm in makeup. I'm not going to partake in this. However, I am finna fuck up this sushi though, okay?
I've started to do the sushi.
Yeah, go for it.
Damn, little lady, you sure can put it away. Anu was fucking up them people's sushi, okay? So as she's fucking up the sushi, he asked her, like, what do you see yourself adding to my life? And she was like, I'm just finna be myself.
What are you gonna add to my life, Anu?
I don't know. I'm just going to be myself.
Him and his spleen did not like that answer. His spleen did not like that answer at all. She then asked him, you know, if he's ready to take the next step with her. And he was like, yeah, you know, he'd have to trust his spleen into doing it, but absolutely.
If I am going to trust my spleen, a proposal would be the next step. Would you be open to that? No?
And then he asked her the same question, and it just was, ew. This is awkward.
That means I have to trust that there's an instinct that something is going to bring me to you. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Anu is just choking up on these sushis. I just don't know what's going on. I really just wanted my sister to say, you know what, sir, thank you so much for the sushi and the spa date. I'm gonna have to leave you and your spleen alone at this time. This ain't working for me. But my sister is over there just choking up on sushi. What the fuck is going on? I'm confused. He then asked her to sing for him again. And it just was...
Do you know what? I haven't heard you sing yet. The first thing you told me is that you're a singer as well.
Well, yeah, when you ask what does someone do?
This is awkward.
Are you going to?
Maybe I'll sing for you.
This is awkward too. Do y'all think she should have sang for him? I don't know what's going on. Zatica meets with Javin. And this to me was so cringe. So cringe, because you see the major difference between when she's with Damala and when she's with Javin. Like, it's so clear, right? Damala makes it very clear what his intentions are. Javin, on the other hand, she asked him, like, how does he feel about their connection? And he was like, what will be, will be.
I feel pretty comfortable about everything. Ultimately, like, what will be, will be, so.
Okay.
What will be, bitch. I don't know. Like, I'm just here. I'm just here so I don't get fined. And then she asked him, like, I just need you to be a little more vulnerable. Like, can you lay your cards out on the table? And he's like,
Do you think that if I was to do that, that would help you?
what? Girl, are you hearing the words that are coming out this man's mouth? Run. So then he kind of talks about his past relationships. I think, well, first of all, he's never been in a relationship. So he was in a situationship 2 years ago where he felt he was giving his all. And I just don't believe that story. He said he basically felt he left that situation jaded because he was giving his all and the girl wasn't. But this is the same man who said that he's never been in a relationship, never been in love. So I just don't buy that. I don't buy that at all. I just think Javin is a fuckboy. He's a fuckboy. He's charming. He said that. Like, he's a charmer. He's good looking. He's Jamaican. That's all you need to know when it comes to this man. So then she lets him know, listen, I have another connection. And the thing with my other connection is he makes it very clear what we stand. Like, he lets me know how he feels about me. He is very thoughtful with his gestures, thoughtful with his words. And Javin was basically like, yo, like, if that's where you want to be at, go be with him.
So on my end, it's like, if I'm not your number one, then that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right?
If the grass is greener over there, go to that man's yard.
If you're having doubts, I don't want you to be burdened with doubt. Like, I'm cool.
Why are you in my yard? Why are you in my yard? Like, why are you over here? Go to that man's yard. Literally.
You got to go with what you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
And after this man says this to her, do you know she's in her confessionals talking about her brain is scrambled? What?
Stop. You said you had another shot.
I can't. So then Javin goes into the men's lounge and he tells the men what Katisha was saying about how her other connection is thoughtful. He has exhibited great grand gestures for me. And he's like, yo, like, dude's over here looking for a love bomber. Like, if you're looking for a love bomber, go get it.
The other person's making like really big, like grand gestures, like love bombing her.
Love bombing, he said.
I'm not about to love bomb you. This man literally feels like nice gestures, being thoughtful to a woman is love bombing her.
No, I was just like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you like some mad fairy tale story.
This is a man who's going to come into your life and knock you down a whole bunch of notches. Gonna get you used to low effort because he does not want to put any effort forward. Okay, he kind of reminds me of the men who will see you with 20 pounds of makeup on, approach you and be like, I like my girls better without makeup. And then you pick me assholes will stop going to Sephora. Right? So now he's knocked you down a whole bunch of notches because he's not gonna get you no makeup. He's not gonna pay for that shit. And now he's conditioned you to not only expect him to do it, but also to not do it for yourself. Literally. It's like mind fucking you. It is manipulating you into not expecting much. Okay? Damala is not a love bomber. Damala is thoughtful, something that Javin is not. Damala is considerate, something that Javin is not. He's not here to do that. He's here to give you Jamaican dick every day. Okay? Remember what he told her? I need to fuck every day. I am Jamaican. I am dangerously horny. Okay? Zozo sa, c'est pour monter chaque jour. You see this Zozo? You see that? Chaque jour. Every day. Every day. You have to get on this Zozo chaque jour. Chaque jour, faut monter Zozo. Chaque jour. Chaque jour. And that's what her brain is scrambled over. Dummy. Megan and Kieran meet, and she basically brings up the whole thing with Sophie. And Kieran let her know, listen, I somewhat understood that gifting you would have probably gotten back to her, but listen, like, I honestly love our journey. I like what we've been experiencing together, and to be honest, for the rest of my days in the pod, I don't really see me spending it with anybody but you. Period. And she was on the same page.
Obviously met an amazing girl through this process who I am falling for.
He asked her if she could see herself falling in love with him, and she said yes. And so I'm really excited. I'm excited to see where this couple goes. Kisha and Damala meet. Damala set up a Sevilla date where they had food that would come from Sevilla. He got her sangria, very thoughtful.
So this is what I imagine would be our little first day out, a city break in Seville, where we would have already learned a bit of Spanish.
Very thoughtful. Remember, her mother is Spanish. A thoughtful man. Then he told her, listen, like, I am looking for my wife. I'm looking for my best friend. I'm looking for my life partner, right? And she then told him about her other connection, but how she doesn't really know what to think, what to make out of her other connection. And he puts all his cards on the table. He says, listen, I'm for you.
I feel like if I'm saying, I feel like I'm right for you. And I feel like I've made that clear from early.
I see myself falling in love with you. I feel like I've made my intentions with you very clear from early days. And he asked her, like, do you see yourself falling in love with me?
You see yourself falling in love with me?
I think so.
And she said, I'm very confident about you, about this decision. And he's like, you know what? I'm confident too. Like, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, the day after that, and the rest of our days. And she even assured him that her decision would not change, because he said, I do know you have an upcoming date. And she said, don't worry about that. My decision is not going to change.
I know you've got the next date.
Don't worry, nothing's going to change.
Say that again?
Nothing's going to change.
Okay, I love that.
I feel confident in my decision.
So she leaves this Damala date very, very confident about what they have and confident about just continuing their journey together. And I'm excited watching this. She even goes into the girls' lounge and she's like, you know what? Like, Damala's right. Like, I deserve a good man. I deserve a man who's obsessed with me. I deserve a man who's mindful of me. I deserve a man who's considerate of me. Right? So she's excited. And I'm watching this like, okay, good for her. Good for her. So then she has a date with Javin. And in my mind, I'm thinking she's about to close the door on this. Because mind you, this date is after their last date where Javin told her, if you have a better connection, go be with that man. Go be with that man. I'm not here to go be with that nigga. I'm not here to stop that. But walking into this date, Javin got her flowers.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I was very anxious today.
I guess he's a love bomber too now? Parce que m'a comprendre. I don't understand. I thought you wasn't a love bomber. I guess he's a love bomber now, ain't he? Anyway, she lets him know, listen, the other connection that I have is just way stronger than what we have. I'm very, very sure about that connection. I'm not sure about anything that we have going on over here. You don't really tell me where you're at. You never lay your cards on the table. So, I'm about to just go on with this connection. And listen, and Javin tells her the same thing again. Yo, go be with that man. If that connection is so strong, go be with that man.
Yeah, like, that's the direction you want to go in. I'm not going to tell you to do otherwise. I'm going to tell you to do what you feel, what you think is the right thing to do for you.
Her dumb ass says, well, you know what? I just don't want you to think that our connection wasn't real. What I felt for you was real. And he's like, okay. And she's still like sticking around. He's like, you could leave if you want. And he's like, yo, like, you can leave. Trust me, you can leave. Like, you already broke my heart. I'm finna stay back and enjoy my drink.
You don't have to stay, by the way, if you don't want to.
You've already broken my heart. I'll stay and enjoy my drink.
And this bitch stays back. Javin is a very good breadcrumber. Javin is a very good breadcrumber. Very good. You broke my heart. What heart did she break? And then she is just, I've seen some dumb women on Love is Blind. We've seen some birds on Love is Blind. But during Black Women's, we back in the Love is Blind UK Black Women's Month, Katisha takes the cake. And Chris Colleen, your raggedy ass, is responsible. Katisha takes the cake. Do you know she stays? She stays back. So as she stays back, while this man enjoys his drinks, he starts to read notes that he had for her.
Loves Jamaican food, tick tick, kind spirit, caring personality, good banter, funny, and cheeky.
Mind you, the notes that he had for her, he took notes on the first day, I think on the first and the second day, and then stopped taking notes because he didn't fucking care. But she is so amazed at these notes. Like, as he's reading off these notes, you see her facial expression just change. And he's not saying anything extraordinary about her. It's just basic ass shit.
Sexual chemistry is very important. Tick, tick. And I think that is it.
But because Katisha is a basic ass woman, these basic ass words are extraordinary to her. They're blowing her mind. So when he's done reading off his notes, she's like, so can we revisit like grand gestures? Because, you know, you did say that grand gestures are not your thing. And he said, well, it's not my thing in this experiment. But, you know, maybe on the outside world. And that is where she, literally, he reels her in with that basic ass shit. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And so now she's disconnected from her decision.
I thought I knew before I came in here, but now I feel like I'm not actually sure.
Can't make this up. The same woman who told Damala, I will not change my decision, is changing her fucking decision. For a man who saw another man being thoughtful to her as being a love bomber. He was not gonna do that. But he bought him them puss-ass flowers because he knew he could breadcrumb her ass. And one thing about Katisha, she gonna eat them crumbs. She gonna make a bread loaf out of breadcrumbs. And my sister, it was so sad to see this. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. She is in her confessional talking about, oh, Javin is so dark and mysterious.
Damala, on one hand, who's very forward with his feelings, and I have Javin, who doesn't really say much. He's this dark, mysterious character.
So you want to marry a man who you're always going to have to be in mystery about? Are you okay?
Stop. You said you had another shot.
Are you okay? I'm telling you now, Katisha heard that Jamaican man say, I need to have sex every day. And she was like, yes. 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 That's all she heard. Jamaican dick, daily Jamaican dick, sign me up. I don't give a fuck if he's not thoughtful. I don't care if he don't care about me. I don't care if he don't like me. But I got to get to that Jamaican dick daily. Hey, I have to get to this Zozo. The Zozo? I have to get to this Zozo. Besoin Zozo. Besoin. Even if it means the man don't fucking like me. I got to get to that Jamaican dick daily. What a fucking loser ass lady. I'm sorry. Katisha, girl. And you know what's so funny is, I don't know if it's in this episode or the next one, but Javin eventually goes back to the men's lounge and he's like cackling over this, like, she's confused. Women are confused, bro. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. Like, literally, like, cackling about this in Damala's face.
She's going to have to propose to me.
Insane. Insanity. Anyway, we move on to Kieran and Megan. Kieran and Megan get engaged. Beautiful. He tells her that he loves her. I loved that. I just didn't like that he squatted. He didn't get down on his one knee. I didn't like that.
Will you marry me?
Like, what's going on? Why are you not kneeling down? What's going on? But anyway, he proposed. She said yes, and it was nice. We pivot to the girls' lounge, and why is Anu writing a song? Why is she singing?
Patrick,
Anu, what is happening? What is going on?
the one who makes my mind tick.
What is my sister? Sister, put the microphone down.
I've written a song for Patrick because he asked me to sing before and I didn't sing. Where's there a song sing?
Put the microphone down. Nobody can chante and chante la. There is no singing. Singing does not pay the bills. Singing does not put food on the table. Singing, girl, put that microphone down. We're not doing that. We're not doing that for Mr. Spleen. We're not doing that, okay? Anu sounded damn good, though, didn't she?
We will make it.
She's got a voice on her. Very talented girl. I wish her all the best. I love me a singing ass bitch. I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love it. So Anu gets into another date with Mr. Spleen, child. And she tells him that she's going to sing for him. And he's like, what?
You want to hear it or?
His spleen is confused, bitch. He's like, what's going on? You gonna sing for me? I've been asking this for days. And we see him get so emotional about this because he has been asking her to sing for him for a while now. But then he tells her he does not want her to sing for a man who's not deserving.
I don't want you to give me a song for someone that's undeserving of that song, you know?
What? I'm so confused. I am confusion. So then he tells her, listen, I've enjoyed our time together. I've thoroughly enjoyed you, but I gotta lean into my spleen.
I have to follow my spleen?
What? What's going on? What the fuck is going on? Then the episode ends. So now we're on episode 4. So episode 4, we are in the date with Mr. Spleen and Anu, and he says that his spleen told her to break up with her. And as he's breaking up with her, Anu is like, she's expressing disappointment, but her body kept releasing these very deep sighs.
I'm breaking up with you. I'm
And one thing about body, your body doesn't lie. Your body can't really lie. Like, your mouth might be able to lie, your expressions, can lie. I feel like your expressions don't lie either. Your mouth lies, but your body and your face doesn't lie. And the way she kept releasing these deep sighs, these deep breaths, let me know that she was very relieved that this man was breaking up with her.
And I feel like, unfortunately, through this process, I didn't get that person.
He does apologize to her for like wasting her time, but he didn't find his wife in this process. And she starts crying, and I just wondered, like, did she have any other connections? Like, I just feel like, so there was nobody else for this girl? Like, I want to know that. I am so happy that he let her go. Girl, this is a blessing. That man ain't got no job. Mr. Spleen ain't got no motherfucking job. His spleen ain't got no job either, okay? And another thing, sister, I'm still confused as to why you were writing a song for this man. Don't ever do that again. We're going to let you go with this one. Don't ever do that again. This man did not deserve any chante from you, okay? No, sister. Ça, li pas bon du tout. Du tout. No. Ça, m'pap ka pon nan mon. Okay? Okay. But anyway, this breakup was God smiling down on you. I just wonder, though, if he would have seen things through and proposed to her if she would have said yes. What do y'all think? Anyway, we see Jed and Buddha get together again, and he proposed to her. She says yes, so good for them.
You're my fiance.
I know.
What the hell? We're engaged.
We're engaged.
Megan and Kieran meet after he proposed to her. Them meeting to me was very nice. Like, she smiled with her entire face. I feel like her face probably hurt. Like, you could just see her face just like she just was excited to see him, and he was excited to see her too.
This is insane. We can actually touch each other.
Smartness.
This is amazing.
He loved that she was a redhead. He really, really liked that. He proposed to her, and he got down on one knee, which I liked, and he said he only wanted to do that once. So, okay, I respect it.
I didn't get on one knee in the pods because I only want to get on one knee once in my entire life. And I want to do that in person with you.
I respect it, King. But them seeing each other, they were very excited. They were very attracted to each other, which I'm very happy for. Because I ain't gonna hold you, I was a little worried because I thought that Sophie would be more his speed. But I'm really happy at how things turned out with him and Megan. Really, really happy. So I look forward to seeing how this unfolds. All right, so I guess Katisha is about to meet Damala and Javin, but before she does, we hear Javin say this.
If anything were to move forward, she would have to propose to me.
Javin saying on camera, going forward, if she wants to get married, she would have to propose to me. Wow. Well, like, I just know Katisha is fucking embarrassed watching this back. I don't care how things end up with them. This is embarrassing to watch back. It's actually quite hurtful. The way this man talked about this woman in the lounge and on camera is just disgusting to me. But anyway, we see her making her way to the pods, and she meets with Damala first. And immediately upon meeting with Damala, he noticed that her voice was different. It was different, right? And so she lets him know there's no easy way to say this, but I picked Javin. I picked Clark. I picked Javin.
I mean, there isn't really an easy way to say this. As you know, I have another connection, and unfortunately, I had to go with my gut.
And Damala is so confused because, number one, she told him his decision wouldn't change, right? But also, you have to put in your mind, Damala has heard the way Javin has talked about Katisha. He's heard it. He's heard this man saying, she got to propose to me. She did, she that. He's heard the way this man has talked about her. And then he's also put his best foot forward, only to end up with nothing. It's insane.
This is like a shock. You must understand that, right?
No, of course I do. Of course I understand that.
Anyway, he asked her, like, what was the deciding factor? And she says the romantic connection wasn't there. I told y'all from the time that Jamaican man, that motherfucking elephant man ass nigga talking about we can fuck for hours. Like, that man told her he need to have sex daily. She didn't know what to do.
The romantic connection wasn't always there.
She heard that man was a Jamaican who liked to have sex every day. That was it for her. That was the deciding factor. I don't care that he don't care about me. I don't care that he's not considerate. I don't care. I'm trying to get that Jamaican dick every motherfucking day. I don't care. I'm telling y'all that was a deciding factor. And it's sad. It's sad as fuck. Damala respectfully, ends things and says, you know what? I guess this is it. This is where I'll leave. So now she meets with Javin. And literally as she meets with Javin, he basically tells her the same thing, like, yo, like, moving forward, like, I told the guys you would have had to propose to me. Mind you, he tells her this after she basically lets him know that she ended things off. She ended things with Damala. That's his response.
I'll propose if she says that she would propose to me.
I would generally be willing to get down if you were not, like, on the same page.
He goes on to follow up with a proposal this is the most trash ass proposal I've ever seen on Love is Blind. This man prepared nothing. He let her know I prepared nothing because I was going to go home.
I didn't plan any fancy speech. No, I'm feeling like I should have written a proposal for you.
My bags were packed. I was ready to go home, sis. I was ready for you to go ahead and go with the better guy. But you chose my ass. So this is the proposal that you're gonna get.
I feel like, you know.
This is the first time I've heard you like stumble over your words.
And her dumb ass is crying over this proposal. She accepts it.
I really want to marry you. And will you marry me?
Oh my God, yes. Yes.
I'm sorry. As I'm editing this, I'm getting even more pissed. Because do you know what it's like? Do you know how hard it is to find a genuinely nice Nigerian man? Like a man who's not just like throwing money at you as a Nigerian. No, a thoughtful, considerate Nigerian Yoruba man. Do you know how hard that is? And Katisha, you found that. And this is how you do him. Y'all know how embarrassing Nigerian men have been on this show, right? I do not.
I do not.
We're still getting over, I do not. Uche. Like, the tendencies that Nigerian men have, you know, like exhibited for us on this show have been terrible. And Katisha, you finally get a good one. And puis c'est comme ça. C'est soit fait avec lui. C'est soit fait avec elle. Hey. Moi pas comprendre. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. Arta and Jetty meet. He proposes to her again. She accepts. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think that these two have a really, really nice connection. So I look forward to seeing what's going to happen with them. She thought that he was very handsome, that he had nice shoulders, that he had a big old body that she liked. And he thought that she was very, very stunning. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where things go with them. Kisha and Javin meet. To be honest, I'm pissed. I'm really pissed watching this. Damala was, even when they're back in the pods after Javin gets engaged to Katisha, Javin is still in the pods talking shit.
I thought it was going to be a goodbye thing, not a proposal thing. So I wasn't expecting it.
He's still in the men's lounge talking shit about just what just happened. Like it ain't nothing. And Damala, being the stand-up guy that he is, he stops him from talking shit and he congratulates him. He's like, okay, well, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate you.
But wait, come on, man. Because like, we got to celebrate. Hey, let's celebrate his engagement properly.
Very mature. Very mature. I don't think I could handle things like this. Very mature human being. It was sad to watch that. I was really sad to watch Damala go through that. Very sad to watch that. That man was so nice, so kind, so giving. And he got spit in the face. Hate to see it. Katisha and Javin meet up. He proposes to her. To be honest, I'm pissed. I really don't have much to say about this. I feel like Javin put a very nice act forward.
Oh, you're real.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he was amazed to see her. I didn't see the same reaction out of everybody. I mean, he did tell her she was beautiful or whatever, but I don't know. I kind of feel like he was ready to fuck. He kind of said that too.
To be honest, I wish we didn't have to separate now. I would happily go back with her tonight.
But not using those words. But I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. Katisha, you're dumb. I done seen some dumb women on this show. You take the cake. You take the cake.
Stop. You said you had another shot.
All right, so now that everybody's been engaged and proposed to, they're off to their honeymoons, and everybody looks like they're getting along. You know, everybody's very flirtatious. Everybody's having a good time in their rooms. And it was nice to see everybody just getting along. Javin made it very clear that him and Katisha had sex, period.
I think it's fair to say me and Katisha are definitely feeling a lot closer. We didn't sleep much.
We know, we're not, we know. Meanwhile, all the other couples, the men and the other couples were very coy about that, but he made it known that they did not get any sleep. He made sure we knew they did not sleep. All the couples meet up and it's a nice time. I think it's a nice time. Ashley shared with the girls that her and Billy said, I love you. Arta and Jed, Bartha shares that her and Jed have said, I love you. And mind you, they're saying this to Katisha and...
Tell me this.
Of course, Javin hasn't said he loved you. He don't even like you. He don't even like you. He like that coochie though. He like that coochie though. But he doesn't like you. And he made that clear from day one. Didn't give a fuck. Yet, here he is. And she made a comment about, oh, I just don't want to be swept up in the experiment. You know, no shade. But it was like, sister girl.
It's very important to me. And I feel like it's very easy to be swept up within the experiment, swept up in... I'm not like devaluing what you said at all. Like,
that man don't like you. Period. Ashley and Sarah Over had a conversation, and Sarah Over had a couple thoughts about Cal and his previous preference, that he's only dated blonde women in the past, and how that bothers her. I was kind of taken aback by that.
My type's always been Cal. Yeah, I've always gone for like the pretty Asian boy. Nice, I'm just so different to what his type is.
I was taken aback by that because I don't really feel like they discussed that in lengths. I feel like he mentioned that, during the honeymoon, but they didn't really discuss it in lengths. He mentioned it when she mentioned that she was looking for a Zac Efron, but it seems that really bothered her. So I guess we're going to see where that goes. And then we had Cal pulling Katisha for a chat. And Cal had a lot of thoughts because he wanted to know what happened for her to pick Javin over Damala.
I just want to know her side of things because the jury's still out on whether Katisha's made the right choice or not. So curious, like, give me your point of view on the last couple of days. Like, cause I was close to Damala. It's like he was so certain.
Yeah.
That it was going to be him.
Now, usually I'm not for men being in other women's business like that, but I think Cal is in her business, and rightfully so, because he was in the lounge. So he heard, he was privy to conversations. And I think in his mind, he's like, this girl doesn't know that Damala really was in love with her and Javin is not. And now we're on this honeymoon and he's fucking her and he doesn't love her. He doesn't even like her.
Obviously he's a strong guy and all that. He'll obviously be fine. And
but it wasn't anything against them though.
Dust himself off kind of thing.
Yeah.
Pick himself up.
So let me know what you guys think about that. I kind of felt like, ooh, like, should he be in their business? I don't know. But also, he ain't wrong. He's not wrong. I think as a man, he's trying to come to her and give her, like, that brotherly advice. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. We'll see if she'll take the advice. Because for her, it doesn't seem like she was taking heed to what he was saying. So I don't know. We'll see where that goes. Drop it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on these 2 episodes. Mess. Katisha, I don't see this ending well for you at all. I don't see this ending well for you at all, my sister. And you deserve it. You deserve it. Sorry to say it, you deserve it because you chose this. Drop it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
VVS, I just turned the water on. Big old flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Keeping on my truck, look like bricks.